Just as a computer needs to have AI, people need to have the AI-like true wisdom, a new and complete leadership and followership. Every person who is born and living in this world has to live with others in society. Depending on their academic performance and also their personality, there's an immense gap between people as to whether they can succeed or not. In the US, statistics show that rather than those who studied well in school, those who had better personalities eventually became more successful. Total person education is referred to as Ji-in Yang in China, which means wisdom, benevolence, and courage. And it is said that a total person is one who has the qualities of intellect, virtue, and physical strength. However, it is not easy to act with all three: intellect, virtue, and physical strength. To act properly with these virtues, one's mind must become intellect, virtue, and physical strength itself. Then one can naturally do so. Until now, as people lived in the world, they lived inside their mind world, which is made by taking pictures into their memories. Because they only live with what they have experienced, the human mind itself is an illusion, so they cannot know the ways of the world, and they live thinking that only their experiences are right. From this moment forward, instead of living in the incomplete world, one should live with the complete way of thinking in the complete world. Then they will be righteous, and will live a true life that will last long. People live inside their own illusory mind world, which is an illusion. Simply doing false deeds and then dying in the false world is the life of a human. To be without conflicts, hindrances, or blockages, a person should not live in their own mind world, which overlaps the world, and they should discard it so that truth within them becomes their mind. Then, when one is born again in that land, which is real, they can know all the ways of the world and will not have any unresolved questions or doubts. Also, there is no suffering, burden, or stress. As you have absolutely no delusional thoughts, you can just focus and diligently do your work. You will be wisdom itself. So all that you do is resolved according to nature's flow, and you can come up with exceptional ideas. You will be a person who has an extra AI, artificial intelligence. Since you have virtue within the mind, you will know to praise others. Without any harshness in the mind, there will be no conflicts, and you will lead a harmonious life with others. A person who used to have countless delusional thoughts, who would only insist on their own opinion, would now simply focus and diligently do their work. The ultimate way to live a life that cannot possibly get any better is to live a genuine life, having become truth. There is a saying that people live according to what they have eaten in their minds. This is because people live according to what they have in their minds. Those who came to have law within their minds while attending school will make a living practicing law. Those who have architecture will make a living by constructing buildings. And those who study computer science and have computers in their minds will make a living with computers. Just like that, one lives with what they have in their minds. Also, even though they are within the same field of law, architecture, or computers, some achieve huge success, whereas others struggle to barely make a living. This is because people do not have the truthful mind that is able to be devoted to what they do. Those who have many of their own delusional thoughts, which are illusions, cannot devote themselves to what they do because of those delusional thoughts. They keep agonizing over countless thoughts and end up simply wasting their time. If you only have the mind of truth in your mind, you can simply do the work that you do, and you can become successful. And as your relationships are not self-centered, you will be able to listen to other people, understand them, and treat them with generosity. You will have an accepting mind, which is the mind that can always be generous and understanding. Now, One who lives with the mind of complete truth is the best person. In the past, a total person was referring to a person with the qualities of intellect, virtue, and physical strength. However, people were not able to become a true total person. Now, a total person is one who goes to the land of truth, is reborn in the land of truth, and lives there. One can live well because they will be truthful and sincere. In this one and only lifetime, there is no one in this world who likes me, and there is no one who acknowledges me either. Also, circumstances and time will not wait for me. Always think that now is the best time. Behave in a way that will make others like me. Make effort to be second to none in what I do. Do not try to achieve from within the false mind. One can act in this way only when their mind itself becomes the true mind. Even when one is told to awaken the sleeping giant inside you, they cannot awaken because they do not have the mind of the world. When one becomes the true mind, it will become awakened on its own, and countless awakening wisdom will follow. Of the different kinds of education, if you receive this character education, that is human completion education, total person education, you can live well, since you have become wisdom itself. This is the true leadership and followership of the new era. If you would like to learn more, email